Sometimes silence means someone understands more than they say. The quiet person in the room is not always shy, uncertain, or disengaged. Often, they are simply aware. They are observing the tone of the conversation, the emotions behind the words, and the patterns that others miss while speaking. Emotionally intelligent people understand that not every thought needs to be expressed immediately. They recognize that words carry weight, and once spoken, they cannot be taken back. Because of this awareness, they pause, they listen, they allow the moment to reveal more before deciding whether speaking is necessary. Most people feel uncomfortable with silence. In conversations, there is often a pressure to respond quickly, to fill empty space, to prove engagement. But emotionally intelligent individuals are not afraid of those quiet moments. They understand that silence can create clarity. When the noise stops, the real message often becomes easier to see. Listening is one of the most underestimated forms of intelligence. Anyone can talk, but very few people truly listen. Listening requires attention, patience, and the ability to put aside your own need to respond. Emotionally intelligent people develop this ability because they are not focused on dominating the conversation. They are focused on understanding it. When someone speaks, emotionally intelligent individuals notice more than just the words. They observe tone, body language, hesitation, and emotion. Sometimes what someone avoids saying is just as important as what they actually say. Silence allows space for these subtle signals to appear. Self-control also plays a major role in why emotionally intelligent people stay quiet. When emotions run high, many people react instantly. They interrupt, argue, defend themselves, or escalate the situation. But emotional intelligence involves recognizing emotions without being controlled by them. Instead of reacting impulsively, emotionally intelligent individuals pause. That pause gives them time to process what is happening internally. It allows them to respond with intention rather than impulse. This restraint prevents unnecessary conflict and keeps conversations productive. Silence can also protect relationships. Not every disagreement needs to turn into an argument. Emotionally intelligent people understand that sometimes the best response is patience. By allowing the other person to express themselves fully, they reduce tension and create space for understanding. There is also a level of confidence behind this quiet behavior. People who are secure in their understanding do not feel the need to prove it constantly. They are comfortable letting others speak, even if those people are mistaken. They know that truth does not require constant defense. When emotionally intelligent people do speak, their words often carry more impact. Because they have been listening and observing carefully, their responses tend to be thoughtful and precise. Instead of reacting emotionally, they respond with clarity. And that clarity often changes the tone of the entire conversation. Another reason emotionally intelligent individuals remain quiet is awareness of perspective. They understand that every person enters a conversation with their own experiences, fears, and beliefs. Instead of assuming they already know the full story, they remain open to learning more. Silence creates room for that understanding. When you stop trying to win the conversation, you begin to understand the people within it. Emotional intelligence is not about always being right, it is about being aware. There is also strength in restraint. Speaking less does not mean thinking more. In many cases, it means thinking more. Emotionally intelligent individuals process information deeply before deciding how to respond. They analyze the situation, consider the emotional impact of their words, and choose the most constructive response. This thoughtful approach often gives the impression that they are calm under pressure. When others become reactive, emotionally intelligent people remain steady. Their silence becomes a form of stability. It signals that they are not overwhelmed by the situation. Over time, people begin to trust those who listen well. When someone consistently listens without interrupting, judging, or rushing to respond, others feel heard. That sense of being heard creates respect and trust in relationships. Emotionally intelligent individuals also understand that not every situation requires their opinion. Sometimes conversations are not about solving problems or offering advice. Sometimes, people simply need to express themselves. Silence allows that expression to happen. In a world filled with constant noise, quick opinions, and immediate reactions, the ability to pause and listen is rare. Emotional intelligence brings that rare quality into everyday interactions. Quietness in this context is not weakness, it is discipline. It is awareness of how emotions influence communication. It is the ability to step back from impulse and choose thoughtful responses. When someone develops emotional intelligence, they begin to realize that speaking less can actually reveal more. By observing carefully and responding intentionally, they gain a deeper understanding of people and situations. And that understanding is why emotionally intelligent people often stay quiet. Their silence is not empty. It is full of attention, reflection, and control. Sometimes the most powerful thing a person can do in a conversation is simply listen.